Here's my index card. All right. My name's Javen Finman. Today I'll be talking about my favorite fishing lure. This type of fishing lure is a shadfish fishing lure. It mimics what we call a shadfish. This specific type of shadfish would only get up to about 3 inches, so that's the same size as what this lure is. The company that makes these makes them realistic so that when you want to go fishing, every single time you practically fish, you're catching one, which makes you want to go back and buy more. However, these types of lures are more expensive than a normal type of lure that you would get at some place like Runnings or Walmart. You actually have to order these ones online through a specific company. This type of lure catches walleye, pike, muskie, large and smallmouth bass. And now I'll tell you about what this fishing lure looks like. Now this fishing lure has realistic looking fish eyes, along with a dark colored top, and which is green, and fins that are lighter colored, which are like the tan on the bottom of the belly. The middle of it is a light mix between the green and painted white to make it look like it has scales, and the tail is dark green along with orange on the end. With this type of lure, we have 2 separate hooks, which are called treble hooks. They hook onto a split ring, which is also hooked onto an eyelet that is made into the plastic of this lure. And we also have another split ring on the end of here attached to an eyelet, which connects your line onto it when you're going fishing. This type of lure is made with joints in between it. So each of these small pieces are connected by elastic so that it allows this to move back and forth to make it look like a swimming fish. So when you're moving it along the water, it looks like a fish that's just swimming and swiveling around. Now with the hook placement, it makes it so that when you are catching a fish, when a fish is coming upstream with you casting your line, bringing it up, that when they grab the front and hook onto it and you hook on, you're catching it from the front like that. Now if they come from the back, it works the same way. And a fish can also come from the side and grab it the same way and hook on to either of those hooks. Now with this type of lure, there's different ways that you can make it look in the water, which is swimming like a normal fish, which a lot of predator fish would like to come catch it, like pike or muskie or walleye. Walleye are more likely to hit the front hook because they like to come on head on to these types of lures or catching their own food in the water. And largemouth I've actually caught largemouth on this type of lure. There's also another way that you can make this look. You can make it look like the fish is struggling to swim around in the water, which it makes it look like they're dying, which would intrigue a fish to want to come catch it because they like to catch, some species like to catch dying fish instead of having to do the workout of catching an alive fish. Now with this lure specifically, I really love this one, and I love the story behind it. I liked fishing with this lure before this happened, but this just makes it so much more of a happy item. I was fishing with my boyfriend at Loch 22, and I had casted my line back with this lure on it, and I actually got it caught in this small tree, and he just wanted me to cut the line and let it go. But I love this lure so much, I begged him to climb up into this tiny tree that was barely, we were able to get up in there to be able to get this off of it in the first place without it breaking. And he went and got it for me because I absolutely loved it, and I love the way that it looks in the water, and they're way too expensive to buy more. Now this is my favorite fishing lure. Thank you for watching my speech. I don't know if anybody else fishes, but this is one of the best lures that I have. Thank you. Bye.